upstairs and froze my butt off, and cam shims are right here.
Right here.
Because I was working on that guy's motor. So we have a 53 thou shim. You didn't mix these gears up, did you?
I didn't touch them.
Did not touch them.
This one's been installed. This one hasn't been.
You say so.
Old gear, new gear. Looks new now. Pretty good condition too. Should be perfect for his bike. Maybe. We'll find out. So we have a gear. We're missing a gear. Might resemble this here. Rust on those teeth in there, but it'll be fine.
Oil will take it right off.
Full mock-up. All the shims in here. It's almost like we know what we're going to do. What was the torque on this again?
Tight, but not over tight.
If the cranks turn, does that affect the torquing?
No, not at all.
Perfect.
Oh wait, we went back up.
It's not connected to anything.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna mark that. Paying attention.
Right here.
Paying attention, all right.
Just keep going. Lights off.
Went under my mark. Where's all the marks?
Lights off.
Somebody blasted all the marks off.
Mark.
Okay, here's the long one.
Oh, it's still on.
There you go.
Okay, here's the tall mark. I know that this one on center goes here. We went through that already. Okay, there's the mark for that one. Oh, we got the noise going on out there. Well, there's the other mark. You can almost see it.
Oh yeah.
We should highlight some of these marks so you can actually see the damn things. They're getting kind of faint around here. These ones are the hardest ones to see. They're dots. I call that music. I call that noise out there.
Well, it's a lot different than the old shop when we used to hear police sirens all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right.
I have a video down here. You have to go further. They're only half a block away down there. YouTube's gonna get on my ass about that noise in the background. I think I'm doing that on purpose. Okay, black, black, black. Good. Okay, what's in this one?
Oh God, what'd you put in there?
31 thou shim.
Yeah.
What's over this one? 7 thou shim.
7.
That's right.
What's in this one?
Just put it in there, 53 and a half.
53 and a half.
Wow.
There we
Two.
go.
Finally.
What's this one?
Whatever I found.
1/16 is what you said it was. I didn't measure it though.
Oh, that's right. I did measure it.
Okay, what do we do on this one?
Oh, did you put the key back in there?
8 1/4.
Oh.
Not 6.
Oh yeah, that's right.
That was
6. It's 8 1/4.
That's right.
It's 2 1/2. 2 1/4 more. That's about almost 2 colors more in the color code. Each
Yeah,
color code's 1 1/4 roughly.
okay.
So 2 1/2 would put you 2 full colors up. So you might have been. It might be almost 3 colors instead of 2 colors up.
And what was the point of putting the bigger gear in there?
Eliminate noise.
Okay.
That loose valve noise. It's not always the valves. Rocker bushings and cam gears make a lot of noise. Okay, so everything's in there like it's supposed to be. I'm going to go ahead and put this together like we know what we're doing. If we did everything right, it should be done. But you know who did it, so we know it's not right. That's enough wash. I didn't put all the screws in, but I put a few in there.
It's getting heavier by the minute.
It's all those shims they add up.
That's right.
a lot of weight adding shims. It's
Yeah.
at least 2 ounces,
It all adds up.
maybe an ounce. They're small. Uh-oh. We already have a problem.
Oh yeah.
It's a little tighter than it was before. Okay, we have a problem here. Somebody's
That
off.
one of those shims is too big.
Okay, well, it's not the cam.
Not the cam.
Cam in play is good, and cam tooth is good because it didn't lock the cam up. So that's good. That's good. The breather still moves.
Okay. I bet it's that guy.
That one not moving. That one's moving. Okay, it's that one right here.
The idler.
The shim.
Put too much of a shim over there.
Big or go home.
I didn't even tighten it down yet. How could it be tighter? That must really be too big. And we measured 38 thou. How to get? You mix up the washers again.
What do I need to do?
It's definitely not moving. The one that makes the least matter of shimming up at all is the one that's giving us the problems. Just goes to show you, don't bother that stupid piece of crap.
Yeah.
All it does is screw with you. Don't need to shim it. They didn't like that shim, I don't know. But everything else looked good so far. So you don't drop them?
Quite a skill.
Very important.
If you say so.
Well, there's your problem. Put the shim on the wrong side.
That made the gears level.
It did make the gears level.
See the marks on it?
Yeah.
That was a 30, not a 60, wasn't it? 30 and a half. That was wrong. You put a 30 and a half in that hole. That's it.
Hmm.
Now they don't line up.
Well, it's obviously going to be less because it's thinner. That's an 18 instead of a 30 and a half.
As it turns.
I don't know. We haven't got that deep into it yet. It should have worked last time, it didn't work. Right there. That's the spot. There, quit moving on me. Ah, don't put your fingers in there. Don't get your fingers between the gear teeth.
What does that pinch?
Only a little bit. Boom, boom, boom. All marks are in. Good to go. B test. Okay. How come we didn't do it right the first time?
I was testing you.
Hard to get good help. That's why. Really hard to get good help.
Right you up.
Turn me in. So I'm just soaking up the hours here for no reason. Because
Once he figured out he's getting paid.
Yeah.
Yeah, this ain't like a twin cam. We just slam them together, not measuring. Everything's got an adjustment. Ah, it moves.
It's a plus.
Damn. to get to the oil pump. It'd really be hard. That's really fun. This is the easy stuff.
Jeez. This is the easy stuff?
The easy stuff. Oil pump's a pain in the ass.
That's great.
So the honing wasn't the hard part.
No, that's easy to do. Okay. Oh, that noise already.
Must be the valves.
Yeah. That is very low clearance. Can't you really slide it and feel it? I feel the gear moving like this, but I can't slide it. I mean, or just rattle. Okay, cam clearance.
All right.
Breather clearance we had before hasn't changed. And circuit breaker. Need a bigger finger. Yeah. Get that. Everybody's got clearance. And the backlash in the teeth now.
Yep.
So you can barely hear it.
Nice.
Less than a thou.
That's great.
That's even tighter.
Oh, so that's what changing all that, putting that bigger gear in there did. Got rid of all that backlash.
The
Okay.
problem is it might whine now.
That's all right.
I'm not sure how much clearance you're supposed to have because I've had them loose like this tightness, and make a lot of noise. A lot of whining noise. And I've had them when they're really loose and not really make any noise. So 2 thou gear change is a lot. It's a big change. But the biggest thing, there's no drag on the gear. It's free floating, so we know it's not anywhere near tight. And the cam has basically a new gear on it. It's got very low mileage on it, so those teeth are still going to break in a little bit more. I'm not really feeling much clearance on the teeth, so it's pretty close to zero. So it's about as close we're going to get to not having too tight. I think that noise is this. That's the idler gear making the noise. Just all that noise. Put some oil in there, the noise will go away. But it's dry right now. Okay, so you know the cam gear is very, very tight, so it's right there. No extra clearance in it. So that would be one size down, half a thou down would be perfect. So if we had an 8, 7 3/4 to 8, because we're at 8 1/4 right now, roughly, or like that. I didn't measure it after I blasted it, so I don't know what that did to it, but basically it's just a tick bigger than I want to run, but it's not tight at all. But there's just no extra clearance in it, so it's kind of like putting a tight energy crank. It works, but it's not good for performance. You need to have a little extra clearance in there for comfort. But I think we'll go with it.
Okay.
I think it'll be all right. As the bushing wears on the cams, it'll loosen up because everything that wears increases clearance. It'll wear itself in if it's having a problem at all. It's close. Okay, so all that's good. So the only thing we don't have done is the oil pump, which has to be done separate. So I don't see any reason not to put the crank together. Now I can't measure the inflate of the crank right now because of the cam covers on it. Remember, we didn't have any clearance I could feel on that either.
Yeah.
And I still can't. So that's just like the cam gear. It's got clearance, but it's basically 0 to 1. So, and we can't do anything about that because the next spacer up is 4 thou bigger. And I don't feel like hand grinding one down to make it that number. This was a half a thou bigger than the one you had, so it is what it is. And those new bearings are going to wear in too.
Sure.
Alright, so there you go. We got that all handled. So once you get this point, we can either dick around the oil pump or let's just take this thing apart, get the lower end done, and then we'll do the oil pump for last for good.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay, so I'm gonna part.